right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Gun. Take four. Trips. What is it?
First down. Got it open now. It's Michael Gallup.
You're not going
and
anywhere,
he'll get it
man.
up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup
me.
there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Yeah,
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for
Prescott
down. Looking left side is complete. He's got it.
They're coming.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's how we do, D.
18
That's how we do.
yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 26.
Prescott now from the 50. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now
Here we go,
is
kill.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage.
Here we
They
go,
feel like they have
46.
the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
26.
On third down, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And Davis where they left side. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Here we go, 47.
We got trips over here. That's overload.
26.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Anderson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Watch 81.
Here we go, 186.
Here's Prescott.
Here I come again.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Hey, here we go, 180. 26.
First down throw for Prescott.
Hey, let's get that ball, D.
Moving
Let's
the
get that
pressure
ball.
right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. This is caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field.
Awesome.
This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
What is it?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Tries to start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They drop the throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something you get involved in this one. You got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Tight end's right.
It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing him to get
and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same? You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Go, go, go. They running. Run. Boom. Yeah, baby.
Here we go. Wide in. Go.
Mike.
26.
Second down throw for Prescott.
Hey, man up.
A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Here we go, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A hands and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Hey,
Here
you go.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Ringo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
All day. Woo! Let's get it.
Flush to his right. He can run, and he will. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. There's a lot of guys that cover his responsibility.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Leonidas in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
That's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he's able to battle
Check,
the run.
Patriot!
Try again with the arm here on 2nd down, and this is going to be incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball, my coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you hear all the screens are screen. This defense.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Boom! That's how we do it, baby.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt away. Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality of this goal range?
It changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
Let's go.
When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes.
They get to that spot. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Here we go, 47.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad. In this situation, they'll give it to you back. Pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Sponge! No!
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe you don't see much in the second half. Some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded in the and just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down. This is just punted away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch him now, Barney! Back! 54's Mike. Check.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
Barney!
and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you can look at it as a first option, taking care of it.
And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the
Detroit!
football. This is something we've talked about. That's his training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. Take it away. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's brought in by Doxson. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them to get the half.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch number 29.
Action fake. Look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some numbers and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes
All right,
you
now,
can
lucky
make a good
56.
play
Look to throw here. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged. You wonder if you're going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
This is taken at about the 14. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you're content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But once you're in a tougher spot, you want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now he's pushed out right, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how he gets in race as well. Broken plays, you can't account for it.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Let's go. Get out.
Wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Hey, we got 3 down.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be... Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Now it's the backup Smith. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw.
Throwing off 3rd down, Smith. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. David Irving in there to drop him for a loss of 10.
Hey, let's settle in.
And it'll be 4th and long.
Sack dead.
Regular.
Kill. Hey, check.
Hey, gun.
Watch 65. 65.
Big edge.
25. Check 25.
Let's go. Gun.
accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out now come the Cowboys. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Headset on the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wildcats backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see with his offense. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen able to get him for a loss of about 3.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Absolutely going toe-to-toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Pick 6, baby.
Picked off at the 21.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
Let's go, 15,
this one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down
35.
the hands of the wrong team.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. First and 10 right at the 20.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
After the interception, Smith. Caught right side, Davis. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because
Let's
everything
go.
was right.
Let's go,
Got
15,
the completion.
15. Let's go.
But he's not
Let's
one
go,
of the more
15,
dynamic
15.
guys in the league.
That is right.
So even though he caught it, he turned it into much more.
Here's Smith. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. David Irving in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. The Redskins on 3rd down.
Go.
Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 8. Down right around the 25. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
Here we go.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they're going to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead holder, that would help open up this offense and drive this margin, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! K.D. Cannon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend the lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And the last time that they were on the field, little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team. Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up.
Hey, on.
How many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what?
Double.
That guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Truthfully,
Let's go.
I did.
Let's go,
I
15,
always did, because those guys,
Hey, let's settle in. Come on,
they
we're
won
good.
us a whole lot of games.
It's an 8-yard touchdown. Leads to a new set of down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. vision there, jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back.
Because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
The Redskins on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is third and 8.
Right. Yellow. Settle down, huh?
The shotgun snap for Smith. And he drops this off to Tennessee complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Right.
The 13 yards that time
gun.
first.
All right, this is the time of the game
15,
where they're down a couple of scores.
Let's
They got to get some yards in the shots, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter what the eventually it becomes man-on-man, and you got to trust yourself.
Hey, on.
That moment of truth and make a play.
12.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throw on third down. Smith. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football.
15.
The top half
15.
worked. It was the bottom half that was in
I got.
question.
Desperation time for Smith on the first down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative.
Swing to the
biggest
field, right.
thing, everyone
To the
understands
right.
how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make
Here
sure
we
the
go,
clock keeps
46.
running.
46.
Press that down on second down. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. K.D. Cannon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Touchdown, baby, Hey.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup
Let's go.
and recover.
Let's go, 15.
A
Orange,
big
orange,
play
orange.
there out of Geis. 41 yards. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator used to come in earlier in the game.
Probably on the head coach. Well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. 30.
Orange, orange, orange.
Let's go, D.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this
Watch
drive.
tight end.
What is it,
Watch
3
tight end.
plays,
Tight end's
3
right.
first
Tight
downs?
end's right.
You talk about
15,
on the
15.
march. They keep this up, they get to
15,
that end zone
15.
real fast.
First and 10, Smith. And this is caught at the end. And they do stop it, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Settle down, huh?
That one goes for
Hey, gun.
24 yards. Smith. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown of the season. The Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
Here we go, 46.
I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off. I just won't be limitless.
I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
46.
Single receiver.
Here we go, 46.
Island over there.
46.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Drops it underneath. Down. Oh, he knocks him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them
Get
down.
out, get out.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11.
Hustle. 26.
And he's hooked up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down.
Swing to the field, right. To the right.
They're running it. Let's go.
26.
Now Prescott. Right side caught by Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I got you.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained.
Good.
So they're behind schedule on down and
Here we go,
distance.
26.
That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
Three down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Left. Watch left. Switch and hey. Gun. 26.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Great 15. Let's go, yellow.
Check. Watch 54.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Let's get the ball back to the
Gets him with
offense.
the
Let's
grab
go.
over the middle.
Hey, on.
This one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7.
Hey, let's roll.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Here comes
And
the
right
ball.
now,
Rip,
defensively,
rip, rip.
you love that, don't you?
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. The Redskins on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Liz.
Out. 3 down.
Here's Smith. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sean Lee in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is
15,
having.
yeah.
It is a long one for them. Spending with me, long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Cowboys really got the extra point, and a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So out now come the Redskins. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game. And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go.
Smith on first down. Flushed out right.
Go.
And he'll get it out to midfield.
Okay,
Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Let's go, yellow.
Mike's 5-4, Mike.
No, right. Yellow. I'm done.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Switch.
He's picked off at his own 47. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Baby.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this